It's now the last half of December 2020. As we approach the end of the calendar year, there's a special visual treat in the sky on the 21st. You may have heard people talking about the winter solstice conjunction, or even a Christmas star conjunction. This conjunction of the planets Jupiter and Saturn is indeed happening on the date of the winter solstice here in the Northern Hemisphere. And over the past 2 millennia, conjunctions have often been proposed as candidates for the legendary Star of Bethlehem, so it's not surprising that people are associating this conjunction with Christmas. So, what is a conjunction? In general terms, a conjunction occurs when 2 or more celestial objects appear close together in the sky. The objects can be 2 planets or a planet and a star. In the strictest, most technical sense, the 2 bodies must have the same right ascension or ecliptic longitude. These terms refer to coordinates on the sky in the equatorial coordinate system. This system allows us to map the entire sky in a manner similar to using longitude on the Earth. With so many planets, asteroids, stars, and other celestial bodies in motion constantly across the sky, conjunctions are not especially rare, they happen all the time. In fact, the moon is in conjunction with the sun every month at the time of the new moon. Many of these events are too familiar or too faint to attract much attention. However, this coming conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn involves 2 very bright planets, and they will appear very close together. As viewed from Earth, the gas giants Jupiter and Saturn only come into conjunction about once every 20 years when their individual paths align. It's rare because planetary orbital periods increase with distance. While the Earth travels around the Sun once a year, Jupiter takes nearly 12 Earth years and Saturn takes almost 30. Since the 2 planets so rarely appear close to each other, it's sometimes referred to as a great conjunction. But remember, as close as they appear in the sky this month, what we see is due to our position and viewing angle. The planets are still quite far away from each other. Even when they are in conjunction, the physical distance between Jupiter and Saturn will be about 5 astronomical units, or 5 times the distance between the Earth and the Sun. Throughout the summer and fall of 2020, Jupiter and Saturn have graced the southern sky in the evenings, appearing to travel together, with Saturn higher and to the east of the brighter Jupiter. This month, they have been drawing closer and closer together, and on Monday, December 21st, the 2 planets will appear only 1/10 of 1 degree apart, closer together in the sky than they have been for nearly 400 years. Since they won't be this close again for another 60 years, you should head outside to take a look. Find a location with a clear view of the horizon to the southwest. About an hour after sunset, or close to 6 p.m., look for the planetary pair near the southwestern horizon. Shining with reflected sunlight, they are among the brightest points of light in the sky. The fainter Saturn will be slightly above and to the west of Jupiter. If you have binoculars or a small telescope, you should be able to see both planets in the same field of view. After the 21st, the 2 planets will begin separating from each other and setting earlier each evening until in early January we can no longer see them at sunset. If you find this conjunction fascinating, you don't have to wait 20 years to see another one. There are more conjunctions coming. For instance, in the early evening of July 13th, 2021, Venus and Mars will be less than 1 degree apart. That's all for this time. Happy sky watching!